Okay guys, it's me, Priestly Mun. I recently got 700 followers on this vlog, and I'm still in awe because of it. I don't know why you guys are all following me, but I'm really happy that you are because it really does mean a lot to me. So, some darling people of mine sent me in some questions, and I'm going to answer them. The first question is from I Was Coming Clean. She's my baby doll. She's also a flawless human being, and I love her to bits. So if you guys aren't following her, you probably should because she's wonderful. Anyway, she asked, in all caps, what is your favorite color? The brightest yellow you can find is my favorite color. Like, if it's blinding you, then it's doing its job, and therefore I absolutely adore it. Just think of like the little old men walking around the stop sign, you know, the crossing guard guys, and their yellow vest. That is what I like. And she also asked, what's my favorite food? Spaghetti. I love spaghetti. But not with meatballs. I don't really like a lot of meat with my food. I'm kind of weird like that. But if it's just noodles, sauce, and like teensy-weensy bit about a meat, then it's perfect. I can eat like 7 plates full. I'm not even kidding. And my favorite movie? Well, I have a lot of favorite movies. I'm torn between anything HBO war series like Band of Brothers, Generation Kill, The Pacific, any of that, or White Chicks. That movie is my shit, and it cracks me up. It's just, I don't know, but I love it a lot. And the next question is from Janet. She is a wonderful person and I adore her. Her question is, how the hell did Priestly and Janet become so adorable? I don't know. I think it's because she's adorable and he's adorable, and together they're all both adorable, and it's a win-win situation. I really don't know why they're so adorable. Probably because, well, they have such different personalities, and that's absolutely adorable. Fuck, I said adorable a lot. Anyway, the next round of questions is from my doll baby, the Fuzzy Drunken Hobo, which is probably one of the best URLs I've ever seen in my life. And they asked, is Priestly fond of cats? No. He really doesn't like cats that much. I mean, he'd put up with them, but he prefers dogs. And not like big dogs either. He likes the teensy-weensy ankle biters that are actually really mean. Like poodles, chihuahuas. Those things are the kind of dogs he adores. Yeah. So if you want to win his heart, bring a poodle. But am I fond of cats? Yes, I love cats. I actually have 2 cats, an orange tomcat named Howie, and a gray cat named Stormy. I named him Stormy. My mom decided his name should be Shithead. He didn't litter box train well, so I had to kick him outside. I miss him. He was adorable. And the next question is, if you were a tree, what kind of tree would you be? Well, I think I'd be a maple tree, because that's where maple syrup comes from, right? I mean, that makes sense to me. Anyway, if I was a tree, I'd be a maple tree, because people could drink my insides. It'd be like Hannibal meets Twilight on me, and that's wonderful. Anyway, the next question, is there anything you change about Priestly's character? Sometimes I wish he wasn't so flighty. I mean, he has so many ideas running around his head at one time that it's hard for him to focus on many things. And I like to make him a little more level-headed, but him being the way he is is what makes me love him so much, so maybe I wouldn't. I don't really know. That's a hard question. Next one is, what is your absolute favorite book? I think it would be from the Song of the Lioness Quartet. It's written by Tamora Pierce, and it's my crack. I've literally reread the series like 10 times since I was a junior in high school, and I'm about to turn 21, so it's been a while. The next question is there a song that never fails to make you get up and dance around your room? It is Mixtape by Jamie Cullum. I don't know if you heard this guy, but he has a really funky sounding voice. Like, it's really pretty, but funky. And the last minute and 22 seconds of that song is absolutely fantastic, and it just makes me want to get up and twerk. But it's not really a twerking song. I don't know how to twerk. I'm far too white to twerk that well. But whatever. And the last question from this doll baby is, if the apocalypse were to happen right now, what supernatural character would you want on your team? I'd want Bobby, Joe, Lucifer, Gabriel, and Ash. Yeah, those 5 would be on my team. And the reason why I don't want Dean, Sam, or Cass on my team is because I'd be too busy staring at them and I'd get my head chopped off and I would die. And I like living. Yeah, so that's why they wouldn't be there. And the last one is from a lovely Anon who asked me who my senpais were. I have a lot of them, like, I really do, because I look up to a lot of people on here. But my first senpai will forever and always be I Was Coming Clean. We first met on her Dean account, and I asked for her Skype one day, then next thing you know, we're talking about porn. And we became bros. Wonderful, wonderful bros, and I adore her. Like, I don't think you guys understand how much I love this girl, because I would gladly give myself up for her, like, sell my soul to Crossroads Demon for her, I don't even know. But she's mine. The next senpai would be Janet. She's this wonderful OC, and the Mun is probably the sweetest person I've ever met in my life. She doesn't discriminate, and she is always talking to everyone, and she just has this way of being nice but also being sassy, and she just makes me want to pick her up and squeeze her to death. Always. And then my next senpai would be Dauntless Grace. The world doesn't understand how much I respect her. I think it's a girl, I don't really know. But she truly is someone I look up to a lot, because she's just this fantastic writer, and she has such a grip on Cass's character, and whenever she responds to things I sent her, I'm just shocked that such an amazing person would want anything to do with my character, who's pretty much all crack all the time. Yeah, I adore that person. My next senpai would be Scarred by Hellfire. She was one of the very first people who followed me on this account, and she's just this amazing Dean, and she's one of my best friends on here, and we're totally Kansas buddies, and it's magical. But I'm not even kidding when I say how much I love and respect this girl, because she has her own opinions about things, and she sticks to them, and she's not going to bend because she has unpopular opinions about things, and I wish I could do that, but I can't. So, and that's another reason why I adore her. And probably my last senpai, who I talk to regularly, should I say, is Hard-Hearted Harvell. We've only been talking for like a week, but I truly think she's just this wonderful person, and her Joe is fantastic. And it's not your average everyday Joe either. Whenever I first read her description, I was like, holy shit. Oh my god. That's brilliant. Oh, wow. And I spent a good 10 minutes just gawking and being in awe. And there are tons of more senpais on here. There's How Many Tuesdays, who I adore. There's Fairy Tale Pond, who is just this funny person, and I laugh all the time when I see any of their posts. There's Walking Above Perdition, who's another great cast. There's Wearing an Ad Salesman, who never fails to make me laugh. And then there's Moose Boy Sam. Holy shit. Another person who just cracks my shit up. And this is my Mun video. It isn't much, but yeah. And thank you guys for watching this and listening to me ramble, and I love you all. excuses.